perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Just the best. Just the best. Well, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Lindsay.
Yes.
I know you're trying to make some extra money, and I've uncovered the bad news for you, but I hope you're not letting this deter your dreams.
Okay.
But I saw this thing this morning that says that it's illegal to mail used underwear.
Is it?
Yeah. Federal law bans, quote, mailing indecent and filthy substances. You could even get up to 5 years in prison for it. So a lot of people doing that now on, as a side of business, making money.
Let me get this straight. You're going to go to jail longer than Diddy for mailing one pair of underwear?
You could. Yeah, you could.
Calm down, guys. No.
Yeah. How do they decide what's indecent? I mean, those are underwear. I mean, I don't like this at all.
I don't either. I mean, it's a business transaction.
Yeah.
And you're right. What classifies as you could just be mailing someone underwear.
Sure.
Yeah, it could be like, hey, I'm not using these anymore. I'm donating them rather than, it's kind of like, well, I guess though, if they're paying you for them, but this just says mailing them, using the U.S. Postal Service to mail used dirty underwears is technically illegal.
Huh.
I don't get that. I don't get how they're going to define it, but.
And how will they even know?
Right. That's a good
Unless
point.
it's just reeking up the whole. They're like, what's in this?
But I bet you it costs a lot because shipping costs are so much now.
Yeah.
I bet the main part of the price tag on trying to get somebody to sell you their used drawers is the shipping costs on it.
Yeah.
It's true, especially with the size of Lindsay's panties.
Oh my goodness.
That's an extra surcharge somewhere. Those UPS drivers complain about delivering boxes from Chewy all the time with dog food. They haven't seen anything yet.
What is so heavy in here? Good Lord.
Putting on those extra, belts and the whole thing.
That's right.
Yeah. Somebody's got to send me some help on the truck today.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Click the deals button to get all our exclusive best deals anywhere from all of the TJ and Riggins Show partners. Add it to your phone's home screen today. New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
So, Riggins, yesterday you were talking about walking your dog in you say you were in a different town, like the neighboring town to where you live.
Yeah.
Do you walk the dog all the way there, or do you put him in the car and take him to a different place to walk him?
Yeah, I put him in the car and then we go over there and then we get out and walk around different towns and stuff because he gets bored walking in the same places.
Yeah,
get that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we go out, drive 10 minutes and find another town and we'll go walk around downtown and he likes sniffing everything. It's fun. Things
smell differently in other towns.
They do. And in this town that we were at yesterday, everything smelled expensive. Everything's very expensive there.
So, yes, do you just decide that after you just wake and go, we're going to go to this town today? So y'all do like what my wife and I used to do, the small town adventures. You just go small town adventures to a different town to walk.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll look up if they've got a park or something close to downtown. I usually like walking in downtown areas. So I'll find like a park over there that's close and we'll park there and then go into the city. And yeah, it's just something interesting and fun to do on a Saturday or Sunday morning.
How often does he do his business on concrete? Ever?
Never
on the concrete.
No, because I got him when I was living in the city as a puppy. So he kind of got used to only using the flower beds and stuff like that.
But usually if you're in a city, they do grow up going on the concrete.
Do they?
Like they Kyle talk about like living downtown Chicago. His dogs always there was no grass. I mean,
It's
Mhm.
true. Yeah. I guess the city I was living in was not as populated and metropolitan as Chicago is. So
um,
we have a little bit more grass here, but not much.
mhm.
So they're just puddles of dog pee on the sidewalks and stuff in Chicago.
I don't know about pee. I guess.
And if they do poop on the sidewalk, then that's got to be disgusting to have to clean up.
It's
Yeah.
gross. You gotta yeah. Especially, and what I don't well, anyway, not to get too graphic, but like if it's not,
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
they're having an upset tummy, that's an issue on the concrete.
Mhm.
Yep. I've
So-
been there.
I don't know why people who live in big cities, in high-rise apartments especially, would want a
Have-
dog.
Don't
Exactly.
do it.
Makes
Don't
no
do it.
sense to me.
It's the action of a crazy person, and
Yep.
I'm guilty of it. But I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Mm.
he did it too.
And not just because of the it's more trouble for the dog owner, but I don't just it's like to me it's you got enough stuff going on around and too much stuff to worry about that makes life living life less convenient.
Mhm.
You think I live in the middle of everything and life is so convenient, but it's not. To me, the biggest sign that you don't live in a convenient situation is if you got to get on an elevator
Right.
for,
Yeah.
for anything.
Uh-huh.
You got to drag a dog on an elevator and then outside to walk. And then,
Mhm. What-
like that day you forgot that your jewel in your car, Riggins. And I didn't blame you for getting so dramatic about it. Now you got to go get on an elevator, go 13 floors down, go
Mhm.
out to the parking garage.
Yeah, fight off like two homeless people, and I'm just trying to get my vape. I'm
Yeah.
like, I got to go back to smoking cigarettes. This is not worth it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
smoking cigarettes would be safer.
I think so.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Eric Javits is the sponsor of Lindsay Look. Eric Javits is my go-to for summer hats, fall hats, shoes, and handbags. Go to tjriggins.com/deals and save 20%.
Pet hair will cause havoc on your washing machine and your clothes. Trust me, I know. My dog Riley is a pretty hairy boy. And I just found this product called the Pet Hair Dissolver, which uses an enzymatic formula to dissolve the pet hair that clogs up in your washing machine. It's easy. You just throw this little packet into your washing machine, top loader or front loader, doesn't matter. And then you run a hot water cycle and then boom, the pet hair is gone. I put up the link on our deals page at tjriggins.com/deals. It's just a lifesaver for pet owners. tjriggins.com/deals.
Hear the TJ Ritchie Show every weeknight at 7 Eastern. Stream it live at tjritchie.com or listen later as a podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcast, or My Media Center at tjritchie.com. You'll be so glad you did, hopefully. That's tjritchie.com.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Listen everywhere.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I
Oh,
I sent a picture to TJ's wife, Jody. She loves orchids. And I saw some orchids in the Home Depot and I sent her a picture. I said, oh, look, Jody, orchids. And that made me think of you. And then she sent me back a picture. Apparently she spent Saturday doing a bunch of things, but at some point she stopped over to our friends from Lily and Grace, which is a shop in Mooresville, North Carolina. It's like interior decor and stuff like that. And she goes, look what I just bought. And then she sent me some pictures of the items that she purchased, including some more holiday decorations. Now,
thank God.
that's what I'm thinking, TJ. After all that we've been through with your big move in the last couple weeks and you talking about how many holiday decorations Jody has, my first thought was, why is she buying more stuff? And I don't have an answer to that. I'm sure she was supporting our friends from Lily and Grace, which I love. I think that's great.
Mm-hmm.
But they've got a lot of things that are not just holiday related. But are you going to have space for any more holiday stuff in your house?
No. But the reason she bought it is because it was so cute.
So cute.
That was the reason.
I mean, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Lindsay, do you buy a lot of holiday stuff for your home?
Yes. We had to, I buy so much, we had to get a storage unit. We had to purchase a storage unit.
Yeah, that's the majority of our storage unit is holiday stuff, mainly Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, Christmas is Jody's big thing. Why do we never hear about your shopping habits as far as like interior stuff from you, Lindsay? Why do you never talk about that? Is it so out of control that you're embarrassed by it?
Oh, because all of my shopping habits are a secret, Riggins.
Is that
That's
right?
why we don't talk about them. I literally have a sign that says, Amazon, please throw my packages in the prickle bushes on the side.
Do you really?
But I thought about it.
How often are you in like a Home Goods or a Target just poking around looking to buy things?
More so online shopping for me, just for my schedule. But I'm more so, I mean, I'm in the stores more than I'd like to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TJ, is your wife a big online shopper?
Yeah.
Oh, she's into that too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And there are, she says it's mainly Christmas, and we do have more Christmas stuff than anything else. But, you know, the older we get, the more we keep downsizing where we live.
Mm-hmm.
But the Christmas decorations don't downsize.
Yeah.
It's almost like she's planning on like these are going to be so valuable to hand down to our children and grandchildren when we die. Like they're going to need to be willed, be spread out among the family, you know.
Yeah.
Like
your Chanel's.
Right. I mean, I got some watches that, you know, that I'm going to have to stipulate, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But not wreaths.
Well, they're cute.
I didn't think about that. Yeah, right. They're very cute too. So maybe there is value in them. Oh dear. Well, we're going to figure that out though. We'll get that figured out.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Hey ladies, when you have dry, flaky skin, you need Love Indus Precious Potion for your face. I use it morning and night, and it has substantially changed the way my skin feels. It's plump, it's moisturized, it's awesome. Go to tjriggins.com/deals, code TJ for 21% off.
That Nova chain necklace Jody loves comes from our new friends at Katie Waltman, and they're giving us 20% off when you use code TJ at checkout at katiewaltman.com or already loaded in the link at the deals page at tjriggins.com.
I don't know what it is lately. I don't know if it's summer cleaning or fall prep. I'm out with the old, in with the new. With all of my house decor, I've been going to Lily and Grace and slowly transitioning my house into fall because they have the best stuff. They have carpets, rugs, pillows, furniture, lighting, bedding, gifts for people, anything you can think of, flowers, vases. I could go on, but you just have to go and see for yourself. It is the best store in Langtree. Check out Lily and Grace today or go to tjriggins.com/LG.
Stream the show 24/7 at our media center at tjriggins.com. This is great. Our media center has a podcast option, a streaming option, and a way for you to watch the show if you'd like. It is awesome. You're going to love it.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
I'm already tired. We just started. It's the end of the first hour. I'm tired. I'm ready to go. Hey, Lindsay, do you know Christian McCaffrey? Do you know him personally? Have you ever met him?
No.
No, you haven't. Christian McCaffrey is a running back in the NFL, and he spent the first years of his career in Charlotte, where we live, playing for the Carolina Panthers. He plays for the 49ers now. The reason I ask is I'm not trying to start anything, but has anybody ever told you how much your son looks like Christian McCaffrey?
No, but let me picture this because now I'm weirded out because I lust after Christian McCaffrey.
Well, that's why I was wondering, since he lived here for so long, if you and he had ever been ships that pass in the night.
Oh, what have you heard?
Say,
I'm just
your little boy looks just like him.
Yeah, I mean, listen, let's not tell Kyle, but one night, no, I'm kidding. That's funny though. Yeah, they do resemble each other.
And I guess I could have, that thought just hit me,
Yeah.
or I would have had Riggins, ahead of time prepare a side by side for the viewing audience to see.
Yeah.
But I mean,
That's actually
but
kind
here's
of fun.
the thing, though. I think that your husband and Christian McCaffrey have a little bit of resemblance to each other as well. I think that's what it is. I really don't think that you messed around with Christian McCaffrey and got pregnant in an extramarital affair and then told your husband that the baby was his.
Why do you say that? Because you don't think I could get Christian?
I don't think he would do that.
Oh.
I think he's too upstanding to do that.
Oh, I would.
You would, yeah. considering how you're running after the lawn guy that works for you.
Yeah.
And chasing him down in the yard.
Right. Right.
There's nothing, that you're above doing.
No, never.
Is Christian McCaffrey a little guy?
Yeah.
He is.
Mm-hmm. And that's I don't know. That's the difference between him and Lindsay's husband, Kyle. Kyle's really tall.
Mm-hmm.
I think Christian McCaffrey is about 5'9". He seems like he's not much taller than I am.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Big guy, right? Like stocky. Would you say like
he's very, very solid, muscular, strong
yeah.
guy. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never said. Dang, he's 29.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
That could be his mom, I guess. Not really.
probably closer to his mom's age.
No. I don't know. I'm 11 years older than him.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. So I wonder how old his mom is. See if you're more than or less than 11 years away from her age. She's less than 11 years older than you.
She is. Oh, doesn't give her age. Shoot.
I bet she's fine too.
Yeah, and she was an athlete. Both his parents were both athletes.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's why they got like 2 or 3 kids in the NFL right now.
Yeah.
Dang.
Mm-hmm. Anyway,
all right. Well, guess I could be his mom then.
get a paternity test done.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it'll be wrong and it'll say that it's Christian McCaffrey's kid.
I hope so.
More TJ and Riggins coming up. Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to hear the new TJ and Riggins shows, archives, podcasts, watch the show, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today. What is new radio? New radio is
Streaming everywhere.
listen to the show starting each weekday morning at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Ha ha. Hey, Lindsay, whenever Kyle, your husband, is not working, how much time do the two of you spend together? If he's not working, are y'all doing a lot of stuff together, or is he playing golf and hanging with his buddies and then you're with your friends, or how does all of that work?
We do a lot of family stuff. It's not just me and him.
Yeah.
Me and him see each other, or him and I, whatever, see each other at night after we put the kids to bed for about, 9 minutes until we fall asleep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, I know some couples that never want to be alone with each other.
Right.
I don't know if they never want to be, they just never seem to be. So if they're going to get a babysitter and go out for the night, it's always with somebody else, or they're going to a get together, or
Right.
If their kids are involved in something, then they have a few minutes. They're going to plan on doing that with another couple, and they don't ever it seems like they don't want to be just the two of them. If they get an opportunity to go somewhere for the weekend, they go with another couple.
I see what you're saying.
You know,
He would prefer it just us all the time, probably.
I think more men want it to just be the couple sometimes than the wife does.
Totally agree. Yeah. I mean, I'm cool with doing stuff with just him, but also, I do like fun times with friend couples, but
Yeah. And wives sometimes, whether they're trying to or not, they make it perfectly clear to their husbands that the husband is not where their most enjoyable time is spent.
oh, that's terrible.
Whereas the husband, the reason that he wants the alone time with the wife is because that is something that helps him feel secure, and that's where his heart is
Sure.
just with the wife, and that's where that bonding needs to come from. Whereas the wives, the roles have kind of switched from what they were traditionally, when the men just wanted to be out drinking and partying and having fun and come on, babe, let's go and, let's meet up with Ralph and his old lady and we'll go. It's not like that anymore. The men want to be with their wives, and the wives now want to always be good time Charliettes.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Great reference.
And that sends the signal to the husband now that you're not what she needs. And women, I think, have spent so much time making sure that men don't ever think that they are needed. Like, I don't need a man. I don't need a man. Well, that's good if you don't have one.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have one and you're married to him, then
Right.
you need to let him know that you need him.
Right. True.
But far too often it happens the other way. What I'm just saying is that women have become so mean. And men, you need to leave these ungrateful women and find a woman that wants to spend time with you, Kyle.
Riggins and Lindsay want to thank you for listening. Let's go! This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
This is going to be a blast. The Warlick Family YMCA is hosting their Trick or Trail on Saturday, October 25th. Participate in the 5K or the 1 Mile Family Fun Run. They encourage you to wear costumes. You bring your friends, you bring your family, even bring your dogs. It's going to be a ton of fall fun for the entire family. Get signed up today, tjriggins.com/deals.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show. With TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
All right, in the last segment, we were talking about men and women spending time together, just the two of them, and how men are usually the ones that want the alone time with their wives, or we'll go ahead and stretch it to girlfriends as well, if you're in a serious relationship. And we have a clip of a young woman, a young sassy woman who has her opinion about that. And I thought we were going to make it through an entire, 37-second clip with a younger woman without her using profanity that had to be edited, and couldn't quite do it.
Oh, man.
37 seconds is too long to expect a young woman to go without cussing.
35 would have been fine. 37, no.
Welcome to 2025, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, here we go. Listen to what she says about it.
I don't think we were supposed to hang out this much, men and women. I feel like heterosexual relationships aren't doing well anymore because we've gotten a little too far away from the original plot. Men used to go hunt and gather for long periods of time and you didn't have to see them. And then they would go to war and they'd come home and be like, you're like, I made banana bread, and you'd talk for a couple days and then they'd go off again. I feel like we need to get back to that a little bit. I don't want my boyfriend to be my best friend. I don't want him to watch Love Island with me. Like, go get a job, dude. Like, go build something with your hands. What are you doing here? I just think if we hung out less, we'd be happier. I think I'm gay.
Yeah.
She might be.
Yeah, she might be. Maybe. Does she have a good point, though?
I don't think she likes her significant other very much.
No, and here's the problem. Men her age have been told nonstop since they were young enough to absorb the message now that that they need to be there for the woman in their life, that they don't need to have these toxic masculine traits like hunting and building and things like that. They need to be less masculine to really gain the attention and the love of a woman in these days. So now they didn't have dads and moms around to tell them that was a bunch of crap and not to believe it, because women want masculine men. That's the bottom line. Women want masculine men. And a prime example of that is, the ultimate ultra picture of a liberal, sophisticated, successful woman in America, Taylor Swift, dated all, and I said it at the time when she first started dating. I said it before comedian Leanne Morgan, who I love, before she did her routine about Taylor Swift wanting to have babies with that big old boy. I said at the very beginning, of course it makes sense. She's been with these little wimpy, artsy guys all this time, and then a real rough and rugged man comes along, and boom, that's where she wants to be. And she's reached the age where she realizes that is what women want.
Yeah.
So it's almost like women are never happy until they're unhappy.
Yeah.
You're not happy until you're unhappy.
Yep.
Now try to make sense of that.
Thank you for joining us.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
This is TJ and Riggins.
TJ Riggins TV is sponsored by Cozy Earth. Watch the entire show every day at tjriggins.com and get 41% off your Cozy Earth order at tjriggins.com/deals when you use the promo code TJ at checkout. Sheets, towels, men's and women's clothing, and a lot more. tjriggins.com/deals. Right now, you buy more and save more at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattresses end of season clearance event. Just go to my deals page at tjriggins.com/deals for Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Hey, it's Riggins from the TJ and Riggins Show, and I want to tell our radio family about your business. Let me tell your story. Head over to tjriggins.com/influencer and find out more information about how your business can be partners with the TJ and Riggins Show.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Well, there are a couple of things trending today. There are two. The top movie in theaters right now is the Taylor Swift movie. They didn't do any promotion for it, but it is the top movie in theaters. It's the release of The Life of a Showgirl, her new album. A lot of people going to check that out. But if you're not heading to the movie theater, the top show on Netflix right now is this monster Ed Gein story, which is a show that is about the notorious serial killer, Ed Gein.
Yeah, he's one of the OGs, as they say.
Yeah.
When people started studying serial killers and all, the movie Psycho was used him as a profile. I mean, and then part of Silence of the Lambs used some of his technique as their serial killer profile. He's one of the most famous ever. I don't like using the term prolific because that's the only time we ever hear that is when we're talking about serial killers. One of the most prolific serial killers in American history.
It's true.
But yeah, I mean, he was Norman Bates. He's the real life Norman Bates from the movie Psycho. And that guy from the motorcycle gang is playing the part of him.
Yeah. Charlie Hunnam is his name.
Yeah.
And he totally is transformed into this notorious serial killer. I only watched the trailer. It looks so disturbing that I don't think I'm going to even venture down to watch this show. It looks so weird.
You can't.
Yeah, and this is from that Monster series where, there was the same one where they did Jeffrey Dahmer, the same people that made that. And I was just saying, I don't want to hear anything about it because I've been too busy. But as soon as I get a minute, I'm going to sit down and watch that because I've been dying to see it. And I'm not waiting on anybody. I've thrown it around to people that I normally would watch shows with, one of which is my wife. She didn't act like she was just dying to see it. So If you're not just dying to see it, then I got to get on it.
I don't picture it something Jody liking,
Mm.
but
I don't either.
maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. You know,
She didn't watch the Dahmer one either.
No.
So
I
yeah.
watched the first episode and said, I cannot continue with this. Thank you.
Yeah. Now, if all of this killing, I mean, it could be the most gruesome, disgusting murders and torture and all of that you could imagine. If it were with a bunch of good-looking people who are way younger than Jody, and there was a competition at the end where the final two people hooked up together or whatever, if the last two that are alive hooked up together, then she'd watch it.
Absolutely. Sure.
Or if they were really, really fat.
Yep. Trying to lose weight and
You used to say that Jody's favorite shows either involve people that are really, really big or really, really small.
Yeah. So it's either 1,000-Pound Sisters, anything about that, or Seven Little Johnsons, or what was that first one that she used to watch? When she say, "Oh, my little person got voted off Dancing with Stars."
Yeah.
Big people, small, like Big World, Small People, whatever that one was.
Yeah.
Sure. So she's got eclectic taste, but all the reviews for this show are in, and people are saying it is definitely grotesque and way over the top. So, just a heads up if you're interested in watching that show.
Like, I think people that like it are disturbed.
Do you?
Yeah. Like my husband loves it. And I walked in and I went, "No, you're sick." And I just walked out of the room.
That's amazing. We've got more coming up next.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Where are these huge discounts on great products? The deals page at tjriggins.com.
Check it out.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Yeah.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Baby, let's go.
Now back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
TJ, do you keep a picture of Jody in your wallet?
No. Wait, let's see. No, I don't. And the only reason I don't is because it's not 1987.
Yeah. Yeah.
I kind of agree. I'm always curious, like if people still carry around pictures of their kids or of their spouses, because it's kind of a dated thing. You don't just see it anymore.
Yeah, I have them in my phone.
Yeah, exactly. You probably have it in your camera roll. You probably got 1,000 pictures of your wife in your camera roll. And some of them she doesn't even know you took of her, probably.
Right.
Yeah.
The Candids.
The Candids, exactly. Well, you can't imagine there's a new trend taken off with young guys. And you've been pointing out that women want a masculine man. Well, here's what some young guys are doing, and it's really taking off. This guy posted a TikTok. He said, keep a picture of your wife as a child in your phone case. That way, when you're having an argument, you're reminded that you're also talking to that little girl.
Oh my gosh.
That little girl that's inside of her who just wants to be understood, heard, loved, and protected. Choose your words wisely. And
I'm not even sure what to say.
and now other guys are jumping on the trend saying this is a great idea because it helps remind you when you're getting frustrated with the woman you love, you can look at the picture of her as a little girl and say, I'm not going to be mean to this person because it's the same woman. There's that little girl inside of her that just wants to be understood, heard, loved, and protected.
You want me to tell you one of the big things that it has just hit me that is wrong with the younger generation is that you got to look for tricks to do everything. You got to have some sort of a trick or some sort of a hack. You can't even argue with your spouse and keep in mind who she is and what she's about and all without having to trick yourself into looking at some sort of a picture of her from when she was a little girl. Grow up.
Yeah.
Grow up. God.
Well, there's a lot of therapists that are now jumping into the argument saying this is a great idea because it helps. It just keeps it in your mind that it's the same person.
I'm telling you, there are so many therapists today that are just as whacked out as their patients. They ought to be ashamed of themselves. It's medical malpractice what a lot of these so-called therapists are saying to their patients these days. That's not a bad idea. Oh,
Yeah.
Somebody had the idea to, when you're in an argument with your spouse and you get frustrated, just go urinate into a coffee mug and throw it over your left shoulder. That will remind you that there are other things that are more crazy than what she's saying right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
therapists are like, oh, let's get on board with that.
these therapists are relationship experts. They went to school for this kind of thing.
Right. Okay.
So I'm just pointing it out. I mean, but now that there's other guys jumping on the trend, I know TJ probably wouldn't do this because I just don't see him doing that. And I don't think Lindsay's husband Kyle would either, but it might help in arguments in the future if he just keeps a little picture of Lindsay with that bowl cut.
What does this have to do with the way you set it up about men being masculine? This is not masculine.
It's not. I don't know. I was just looking for a way to so much, and I thought TJ's going to love this story as much as I did.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
TJ and Jody's House podcast is sponsored by Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Family owned and operated, and we just love the entire team over there. They've got beautiful furniture and truly luxurious mattresses. Visit them in person or online at tjriggins.com/mattress.
Guys, I have an announcement. The cutest quilty backpack from Eric Javits is on sale right now, and with our discount code, it is an extra sale, 20%. So go to tjriggins.com/deals, save 20%. It's the quilty backpack. I got it in a luscious chocolate brown. You're gonna love it. tjriggins.com/deals.
Holiday season is just around the corner, and the best parties start with the perfect venue. This year, book your company celebration or year-end gala at one of Charlotte's most iconic spaces. Brought to you by Best Impressions Caterers. Choose Founders Hall in the heart of Uptown Charlotte, a stunning atrium perfect for large corporate parties and city view celebrations. Or celebrate at the Terrace at Cedar Hill with incredible skyline views and built-in AV for unforgettable holiday events. Spaces fill fast, so reserve your holiday event today with Best Impressions Caterers at tjriggins.com/deals. The best way to hear the TJ and Riggins Show is by subscribing to the show on your favorite go-to podcast platform, like Spotify or Apple Podcasts. And we've made things so easy for you. All you have to do is head over to tjriggins.com and click on the subscribe button. It's never been easier to hear the TJ and Riggins Show.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Oh, man. I have a daughter and a son. They're both grown now, or some people would say adults. But my daughter never was into dance, and doing the dance classes and recitals and all of that. When she was really little, like maybe kindergarten age, she did one dance recital, then she hated it. So there was no more of that. She wasn't in pageants or any of that kind of stuff. So my biggest, I think, expense for having a daughter, when you think about the things that girls need, was mainly just regular clothes and concerts. She loved concerts and the merch from the concerts and things. Mm-hmm. But that was nothing compared to how much dance parents have to pay for their kids their little girls or for their boys as well, if they're taking dance classes and all that. Mm-hmm. Lindsay, do you want to share before your husband finds out?
Yeah.
What you just got?
I can't wait till he hears this. I just got an email for costume fees. They are coming out this week. For the recital June 6th, $600.
Okay. Now, that does not count how much it costs for the dance lessons and classes and all
monthly.
This is just how much the costume is going to cost for the recital that they're practicing for now that will happen in June.
Right. every month it's a few $100s depending on, I mean, it depends on how many classes you take, whatever. Let's say $100 a class a
Yeah.
month. And she takes 4 classes. And she's, yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
well, anyway.
Now, was it the same? I know the prices numbers wouldn't be the same, but as I don't know, with the adjusted for inflation and all that, is it about the same from when you were a kid?
I'm from a small town. And my mom says it was expensive to them,
Mm-hmm.
but like you said, it wasn't, I mean, it wasn't nearly what it is now. But yeah, I mean, my mom always thought it was expensive. Because I did private lessons.
Yeah.
I took like a solo class. I did like 5 other class, so it racks up. And I remember her saying like it was a big expense for them at the time.
But $600. Now, how many costumes is that?
4.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she's in kindergarten. If
Yeah.
this is a little girl.
It's hard to explain, but like you want to get them in to all of the ones they offer to see which ones she's going to like and continue
Mhm.
and which one she's going to say that's not for me. You kind of want to, that was my philosophy. She's not going to like all of them, and I get that and I love that, but she's going to pick which direction she wants to go in.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I picked all 4 directions, so I just did all of them. I don't think she's going to be like that. But I want to see where she's going to go. Now, Kyle's not happy about the situation. Like you said, she's 5, but we got to see, we got to see.
Yeah. Just got to see, Kyle. We got to
Gotta
see.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
TJ Riggins TV is sponsored by Cozy Earth. Watch the entire show every day at tjriggins.com and get 41% off your Cozy Earth order at tjriggins.com/deals when you use the promo code TJ at checkout. Sheets, towels, men's and women's clothing, and a lot more. tjriggins.com/deals.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D, Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
So there was a driver in Florida who was arrested for going in speeds. They said over 107 miles per hour. He topped out higher than that, but an average of 107 miles per hour is what he was clocked doing. And when they pulled him over, he said that he recognized he was speeding, but he was late for his barbershop appointment.
Come on, man.
That was the reason why he was driving so quickly, so fast. Now, I can see if Lindsay were the police officer, the arresting officer or whatever, you would have probably understood that and given him a break because you put yourself in that position. If I'm late for my hair appointment.
Listen, I would let him go immediately because even if we're 5 minutes late to Sharky's Cuts for Kids for Brooks, you pay the $30 and you can't go. You have to reschedule. You still have to pay.
Oh.
You pay the full price of the appointment, like he got a haircut, and then you have to make another appointment at full price, and they won't let.
Because you're taking someone. That's how busy they're like.
If you're 5 minutes and you're taking someone else's appointment, that means that they haven't filled your slot yet. So get in here and give me a haircut that's giving me 5 minutes less of the haircut you were going to give me. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Yes. That's why I have to bust my neck getting there. I'm like, we can't be 5 minutes.
There's no way I would do, but there's nobody else that could cut his hair that's more reasonable than that.
I'm sure. I'm just lazy and take him to the kids' place across the street. But we're never late because it is across the street, thank goodness. But I would let that guy go immediately. Like, I get you, bro. I get you.
Because if you're a no-show or you're so late that you can't fill the spot.
Yes.
And then you're too late to be able to cut your hair. I get it. they charge you the whole price. But if you're 5 minutes late and they can just give you a faster haircut, maybe it's not even as good.
Yeah.
And that's crazy.
And mind you, it takes about, 2.5 seconds to buzz his hair.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a joke.
And
Yeah.
how much is it? $30?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm waiting till he gets a little older, and then he's going to start going with Kyle to his barber shop. They don't do young kids, but I think he's close to being appropriate.
What do you, Hank, seriously, what all do you have Kyle believing?
A lot. What
He's got to be falling for some stuff that you've told him that there's no other choice. Kyle, we have no other choice. He has to go to this expensive kid's barber. And if we just have to do it until he's old. Can he go to your barber with you? No, he can't. So this is the only place that can cut his hair.
Well, Kyle told me he can't go to his barber. That's what he's telling me. I don't know if that's true or not.
Well, then you need to go investigate it.
Yeah.
I think y'all are just lying to each other all the time.
Listen, please, there are so many secrets, mainly with shopping, but
This is the cheapest that they had, Kyle.
yes.
I don't know what you expect. You want our kids to starve?
Yeah.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
TJ Riggins TV is sponsored by Cozy Earth. Watch the entire show every day at tjriggins.com and get 41% off your Cozy Earth order at tjriggins.com/deals when you use the promo code TJ at checkout. Sheets, towels, men's and women's clothing, and a lot more. tjriggins.com/deals. Right now, you buy more and save more at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattresses end of season clearance event. Just go to my deals page at tjriggins.com/deals for Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Hey, it's Riggins from the TJ and Riggins Show, and I want to tell our radio family about your business. Let me tell your story. Head over to tjriggins.com/influencer and find out more information about how your business can be partners with the TJ and Riggins Show.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Yes. Go, Riggins. Stop dancing. Do your thing. Do your thing.
Well, I'm
That's
dancing.
part of it.
Yeah, I'm dancing because I'm excited because today is National Taco Day. It is National Taco Day, and you can get a lot of savings, specifically at Taco Bell. You can get $1 tacos today, but you got to be on their app. You have to be a rewards member, and to get the $1 taco, they're only dropping them at 4 times today. 11 a.m., 1 p.m., 3 p.m., and 5 p.m. So you got to jump through some significant hoops to get a $1 taco.
And I do have a question. Is Taco Day a lot more than once a year? I feel like we always have Taco Day, which I love, but
Every Tuesday is Taco Tuesday.
yeah. And
Yeah,
then you got Cinco de Mayo, I know, but I feel like it's a lot of Taco days.
Yeah. Maybe there's National Taco Day, International Taco Day, those types.
State Taco Day. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, today's the national one, and I know Taco Bell owns Taco Tuesday now. They won that patent fight a couple of years ago in the court system, so they actually own Taco Tuesday, and they're going to make the most of it today. TJ, are you itching for some tacos since you haven't been eating a lot of unhealthy foods for you?
Yeah, I can eat taco meat. I just can't eat any of the tortillas or any of that kind of stuff. So I cooked taco meat, ground beef the other night, my homemade recipe. And what I did was I had taken that spicy ground beef and I put it on top of 3 over easy eggs and then doused that in Valentina hot sauce.
Nice.
Mm-mm.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
That sounds really good.
Yeah.
And perfect substitution. If you can't have the tortilla, that sounds pretty
delicious.
great. Yeah. So happy National Taco Day. You can head over to Taco Bell for some significant savings. There's a woman named Larissa Lima. You might recognize her as one of the stars of 90 Day Fiancé. She also went viral for having $100,000 worth of plastic surgery, breast enhancements, liposuction across her entire body, fillers, Botox, the works. Well, she's now working to reverse all of it. She's getting smaller boobs. She's dissolving the filler. I don't know how you reverse liposuction, but She wants to appear more natural after spending $100,000
Just
on
light
plastic
that
surgery.
on fire, man. Just light it on fire. Like, you know,
Yeah.
what a waste.
Totally. You're going to spend that much money on yourself. You'd think you'd want to keep it for a while, but she says she's going for a more natural look. And should that be congratulated?
And does she look ghoulish? Okay, well then,
Yes.
if it looked terrible, then go back to the way it was. Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't look natural. I'll say that. But that would be tough to pull off with $100,000 you've already
Yeah.
sank in there.
It's a hard pill to swallow.
So exactly. And then we mentioned this earlier. The top show on Netflix right now is this Ed Gein monster show. And people are chiming in saying it's very graphic, very gruesome, but the perfect show to put on during spooky season. So apparently you got to have a pretty tough stomach to watch this thing. Lindsay said she spotted, a couple seconds of it, and it was already too much for her.
It's so twisted that I wonder, like, who loves watching that? Oh, my husband.
Yeah.
Because he's a psychopath.
And TJ.
I love it.
So you can check that out on Netflix this week.
More TJ and Riggins coming up. Prime Plus members get extra funny commercial-free versions of all the shows and more. Sign up at TJRiggins.com. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Listen everywhere. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, a lot of people understand that being on a radio show is a pretty cool job. I mean, it's not. I wouldn't say it's hard work. You stay busy though, but I'm always careful to not say, oh, it's hard, because it's not. It's mostly fun, and there's a lot of work that goes into it. But for the most part, it's pretty awesome.
And what I tell people is it's not hard, but it's mentally exhausting, and y'all can both attest to that, right? Like mentally, it's exhausting because you're.
Yeah, sure. There are parts of it that can be mentally exhausting. I think when you're TJ and you're doing two different kinds of shows, you would say that it's pretty exhausting, right?
Yeah. But I mean, my brain is so fertile. It's kind of hard to get it tired. You know what I'm saying?
I get that.
Like I have the Iron Man of brains.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. But there's this thread on Reddit that's gone viral. People who have jobs that people think are dream jobs because from the outside looking in, they seem easy or full of perks. And a lot of people started responding like, do people think you have an awesome job, but they don't understand how much work goes into it? Here are some of the responses that I think you'll find interesting. Melanie said, people think nursing is a great profession because it pays well, and it does. However, the amount nurses get paid will never compensate for all we do. We clean up pee, poop, and vomit and see people at their worst. We are verbally and physically assaulted by patients and visitors, and there's no amount of money that can compensate us for that. So a lot of people saying, yeah, nursing is awesome, but they don't realize what all goes into it.
And I get it. Nurses are great. They do fantastic things for people. They're healers. But there is an amount of money that's worth it. The money that you accept.
Right.
The money that you agreed to take to do the job. That's the acceptable amount of money, obviously, because you accepted it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But there might be some misconceptions about how much work goes into it.
Yeah. And a lot of people think, oh, you must have great health insurance. And that's not the case for people in the field.
Sure. Tiffany said, I'm a beautician, a stylist. She said, everyone thinks we just sit around and play with hair all day. Long hours of being physically and emotionally drained is what you get. People trying to tell you how to do your job because they watched a YouTube video or something and they've been getting service done since before you were born, complaining about the pricing while telling you all about their expensive trip they just went on. So it's not all sunshine and roses if you're a hairstylist.
Nobody thinks that hairstylists just sit around playing with hair all day.
Yeah.
If they think that, then they're idiots and you shouldn't care what they think. Nobody's sitting there, no matter how much they gripe about how much you charge or whether or not you can do their hair, like the person that they saw on Love Island, who's not even the same race as you.
Yeah.
Or as they are, it's like, I want my hair to look like this girl. Well, this woman is from Africa and you are a ginger. Your hair is not going to do like this immigrant from Africa. So they still don't think that you're just playing with hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
She thinks other people think that about what she does. So it's a lot of confusion here, but these are pretty amazing. We know you do hard work, everybody, all of you out there.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Hey ladies, when you have dry, flaky skin, you need Love Indus Precious Potion for your face. I use it morning and night, and it has substantially changed the way my skin feels. It's plump, it's moisturized, it's awesome. Go to tjriggins.com/deals, code TJ for 21% off.
That Nova chain necklace Jody loves comes from our new friends at Katie Waltman, and they're giving us 20% off when you use code TJ at checkout at katiewaltman.com or already loaded in the link at the deals page at tjriggins.com.
I don't know what it is lately. I don't know if it's summer cleaning or fall prep. I'm out with the old, in with the new, with all of my house decor. I've been going to Lily and Grace and slowly transitioning my house into fall because they have the best stuff. They have carpets, rugs, pillows, furniture, lighting, bedding, gifts for people, anything you can think of, flowers, vases. I could go on, but you just have to go and see for yourself. It is the best store in Langtree. Check out Lily and Grace today or go to tjriggins.com/LG.
Stream the show 24/7 at our media center at tjriggins.com. This is great. Our media center has a podcast option, a streaming option, and a way for you to watch the show if you'd like. It is awesome. You're going to love it.
What is new radio? New radio is
Streaming everywhere.
listen to the show starting each weekday morning at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
So Riggins has some more of these jobs that people, what is the category?
People that think that they're people who have jobs that other people think are dream jobs because from the outside looking in, they seem easy or full of perks or they're just awesome.
Okay. And so what we've learned so far with the examples is that, that the people who have these jobs are speaking out because even though they have these great jobs, they're still victims.
That's one way you could look at it. Yeah.
They don't think that they've got it any better than anybody else. Instead of looking at it like how blessed they are to have these great jobs that provide for their families and all. They tell themselves that people think less of them than they actually do, is what I've seen so far. Okay, so what is the next one?
Carrie said, I'm a high school teacher. What people see are that we get summers off. But what people don't see are all the questions like, can I go to the bathroom? Can I have a pencil? Can I go to my locker? All while the classroom phone is ringing, someone's knocking at my door, and you're trying to get the kid who was absent yesterday that missed work all of their stuff to do. Multiply that by 180 school days. That's the life of a teacher.
I've never said that teachers have a dream job.
Nobody
Ever.
has.
Nobody.
Not a single person has ever said, you know what? Teachers have it made.
Never.
Never.
I don't care what kind of summers you got off. It ain't worth it, honey.
Now we're 3 for 3. Nurses, hairdressers, teachers. Okay, now what's the next one?
Brenda said, some people think that being a massage therapist is easy. It's all pampering and you're working in spas, but that's not the reality. It's physically demanding and requires a lot of knowledge and continuing education, which isn't cheap. Plus, there's always going to be somebody who doesn't get immediate pain relief and tells you it's a waste of money. I love my job and my clients, but it's exhausting.
Okay, now that one is not over the top bad. I mean, there are a lot of people who don't know things about massage therapists, and that makes sense. And she wasn't saying, my life is so hard, don't think that I've got it made here. That she just says, hey, there's stuff that goes into being a massage therapist that people don't understand.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Which is
That's
true.
true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll give it that one. So there we go. So of the 4, 3 of them were just completely off base, and then the fourth kind of made sense. And the other three were just looking to play martyr and victim.
Yeah, I will say that all these answers were submitted by women.
Right. Yeah. That's the vibe, as the children would say.
TJ Riggins and Lindsay want to thank you for listening. Let's go! This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Get the latest extra funny episode at tjriggins.com, all major podcast platforms, and on YouTube. Thank you for joining us.
In 3, 2, 1.
This is TJ and Riggins. New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show. With TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Okay, so we were talking about these professions that people say that it seems like a dream job, but you don't understand just how crappy these professions are, and we're miserable. You don't understand how miserable we are and how much we sacrifice, and life sucks, and so forth and so on. But one of them was the only one that didn't act that way was the massage therapist. Now, Lindsay used to be the boss over massage therapists.
Mm-hmm.
You were the boss of them.
And I have some stories that makes you never want to think about doing that profession. Ooh.
Yeah. And so most of the people, though, the massage therapists that you worked with, were they conscientious and did what they were supposed to do and all of that?
Most of them, yeah.
There was just the one that you had to fire for, doing improper things with one of the clients on the massage table, right?
That one, and then the lady telling me it was common that the men.
Yeah, that they get excited.
Yeah,
right. So that's part of what you were saying, that that people don't understand that they have to deal with that sort of thing. That's pretty common. The clients being the difficult ones, not the massage therapists.
Yes. And when I had to do the laundry in the place, and noticing.
What was more gross? Having to do the cleanup things, that type of thing at the massage therapist therapy place, or at the tanning salon that you were the manager of?
The tanning salon.
Tanning salon was
college, and people were nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Great. And there I was dealing with like bathroom situations, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
At the massage place, it was bodily fluids, but not anything that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so I guess we may have to delve deeper into this in extra funny today, because I do have questions about how that's just accepted, or how often that happens. That kind of thing is commonplace in like when you're in a reputable massage business, which right. I'm not a massage guy. I don't know if I give off that vibe of being a massage guy or not. No. My lack of robes, I think, would probably indicate that, since I don't even own a robe. You got to have a robe to be a massage guy or a hot tub guy, right?
Right.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
All right, let's go.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Eric Javits is the sponsor of Lindsay Look. Eric Javits is my go-to for summer hats, fall hats, shoes, and handbags. Go to tjriggins.com/deals and save 20%.
Pet hair will cause havoc on your washing machine and your clothes. Trust me, I know. My dog Riley is a pretty hairy boy. And I just found this product called the Pet Hair Dissolver, which uses an enzymatic formula to dissolve the pet hair that clogs up in your washing machine. It's easy. You just throw this little packet into your washing machine, top loader or front loader, doesn't matter. And then you run a hot water cycle, and then boom, the pet hair is gone. I put up the link on our deals page at tjriggins.com/deals. It's just a lifesaver for pet owners. tjriggins.com/deals.
Hear the TJ Ritchie Show every weeknight at 7 Eastern. Stream it live at tjritchie.com or listen later as a podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcast, or My Media Center at tjritchie.com. You'll be so glad you did, hopefully. That's tjritchie.com.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
All right. We are well into the morning now. Look at us.
Look at us.
Mm-hmm.
Look at us. TJ, are you enjoying spooky season so far?
Oh, I am so into spooky season. You don't even know. You know, I get this with the diet program that I'm on. They give you the food you can, that's allowed to eat and that sort of thing. And one of them is just a plain oatmeal. It's a protein oatmeal. And I figured out a little hack on it. I started putting pumpkin spice in it.
Oh, yummy.
Oh, that sounds delicious. Well, if you are into spooky season, you've probably been to a Spirit Halloween in the last couple of years. You know, that the joke is that they just pop up anytime, another reputable business closes, a Spirit Halloween opens up in its place. Well, Spirit Halloween is going to transition into Spirit Christmas in 30 locations this year.
What?
Yeah. So they're mostly in the Northeast, but the first year they did this in 2024, there was only 4 of them. Now there's 30, and they have plans to expand this across the country.
Nice.
Would you go into a Spirit Christmas?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't want to make Christmas scary. That's what I picture, just a bunch of skeletons in Santa hats and things like that.
Oh, is that? Oh, I wasn't. Okay.
No, I think
I was like,
there probably will be some leftover stock when they make this transition in early November. So you're probably going to see a couple skeletons, things like that. But apparently it's highly lucrative. So they're going to be opening up these Spirit Christmases all over the place.
I do imagine it being cheaper decor and stuff. I mean, if you need something for a party or whatever.
Yeah.
Sure.
Not like house decor per se, but.
Yeah,
Sure.
I got you. It's affordable.
No
Halloween.
Lily and Grace. I'll say that. It's no Lily and Grace.
Right. Lily and Grace, sponsor of Now Trending. Nice plug, Lindsay. Love that. So those are opening up in early November. Today is National Taco Day. So you can head over to Taco Bell and enjoy $1 tacos, including the crispy chicken taco. Make sure you download their app and become a member of their rewards program to take advantage of $1 tacos. TJ, you're a soft taco guy, right?
Always, yeah.
Don't get down with the crunchy taco.
I don't mind it, but if I've got a choice, I'm always going to go flour soft. I wouldn't hit a dog in the butt with a soft corn tortilla taco.
Right. That's a big important thing for you, the flour versus the corn.
Right.
Yeah. And Lindsay, what are you? You a hard shell or soft shell?
Soft shell. And I do like corn, but I like all soft shells, no hard shells.
Beautiful.
Unless it's a double decker, which I will take down real quick.
That's amazing. More next.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Make your company part of the new radio explosion. Go to tjriggins.com/explosion. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion. Baby, let's go. Now back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Yes.
You know,
I'm looking a little too excited on the camera here. I got the fan blowing right on me. Sorry about that.
well, somebody sent us a picture of their bubble cuddle blanket that they just bought from Cozy Earth. That'd be perfect as the weather cools down. A bubble cuddle blanket is what you want. And she actually convinced her husband to buy her a pink one. I didn't know they made it in pink.
I didn't either.
I'm going on there right now. If you say that that's true, I'm buying it right now.
Yeah, she said, tell Jody she may want the pink one. And I said, well, TJ's pretty salty that his wife already took his bubble cuddle blanket. So I don't know that she needs a second one before TJ gets his first back.
No, she doesn't need it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, TJ, I have a question for you. We are in what they call soup season. I don't know that anybody, I think it's a specific age that's referring to this as soup season.
Yeah.
But I wanted to jump on the trend on social media at TJ Riggins Show. So I said, well, you know what? We have a great video of TJ making his famous chicken noodle soup. And I thought, oh, this would be great. A great way to repurpose content by posting TJ's chicken noodle soup recipe video. And then I went and tracked it down, and I am not going to post it. Not until I have your permission, TJ. Do you know why?
Because I am the size of the kitchen.
You're about the size of the kitchen and maybe the pantry.
No.
I went, oh my God. The difference is shocking. It's shocking.
Really?
Yes, it's shocking in a way that I was not prepared for. So I don't even want to, while I think the content is great, I don't want to see that guy again. We need to put him in the oven and just forget about him like a leftover turkey Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
No, you're still handsome, obviously. You just look so different. So I'm going to hold off on doing that.
No, I want to see it.
Do you?
Yeah.
It'll make you like excited that you look like you look now.
Can you put a disclaimer on it? Like TJ 30 pounds ago when he lived in the kitchen. When he lived in the kitchen.
Oh my gosh. I mean, it was just so shocking because I see you now and it doesn't look like 30 pounds. It looks like 100 pounds you've lost since then. But, and it's a great recipe. If you've never had TJ's chicken noodle soup, it is dynamite. But I'm just not sure what to do with this video. So you can go hunt it down on YouTube, or maybe we'll put a disclaimer on it because it is shocking.
All right, let's go.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey ladies, when you have dry flaky skin, you need Love Indus Precious Potion for your face. I use it morning and night, and it has substantially changed the way my skin feels. It's plump, it's moisturized, it's awesome. Go to tjriggins.com/deals, code TJ for 21% off.
That Nova chain necklace Jody loves comes from our new friends at Katie Waltman, and they're giving us 20% off when you use code TJ at checkout at katiewaltman.com or already loaded in the link at the deals page at tjriggins.com.
I don't know what it is lately. I don't know if it's summer cleaning or fall prep. I'm out with the old, in with the new, with all of my house decor. I've been going to Lily and Grace and slowly transitioning my house into fall because they have the best stuff. They have carpets, rugs, pillows, furniture, lighting, bedding, gifts for people, anything you can think of, flowers, vases. I could go on, but you just have to go and see for yourself. It is the best store in Langtree. Check out Lily and Grace today or go to tjriggins.com/LG.
Stream the show 24/7 at our media center at tjriggins.com. This is great. Our media center has a podcast option, a streaming option, and a way for you to watch the show if you'd like. It is awesome. You're going to love it.